Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. So in case you've been living under a rock, the Met Gala was yesterday. I thought I'd share my personal views on all of the outfits that we saw on the red carpet. I did this video last year and I thought it was really fun, so I thought I would do it again this year. These are literally just my opinions, and to be honest, I don't actually know that much about Karl Lagerfeld and what he did and any of his specific work for Chanel. I know he's behind kind of the iconic tweed Chanel jackets, and there was the whole Chanel bride thing. But yeah, I don't actually know that much about it, so please excuse me if I get anything wrong. I also just want to say that I'm actually not Karl Lagerfeld's biggest fan. I think he said a lot of controversial things, and I think it's quite weird that the Met Gala's theme was honouring him. I think it would have been way more interesting if we'd seen a Met Gala that was in honour of Vivienne Westwood's work. Obviously, I know these things are planned years in advance, and Vivienne Westwood passed away probably a long time after the decision was made. So yeah, the actual theme of the Met Gala was Karl Lagerfeld, a line of beauty, and I believe that he was the creative director of Chanel. Anyway, that kind of just shows that I'm not that up to speed on his work, but yeah, I just thought it would be fun to rate all of the celebrities' outfits. Starting off strong, we've got ASAP Rocky and Bad Gal Riri, aka Rihanna, and I'm obsessed. I think it's so cool. Starting with ASAP Rocky, I love the kilt, obviously, because I'm a Scottish girl. I'm obviously gonna love that. I think that the kilt over the jeans is really, really cool, and I kind of love how he's got a lot of layered belts. He was wearing Gucci, so obviously all of the belts are Gucci, but I do think it works quite well because Karl Lagerfeld was behind Chanel's kind of logo mania phase. So yeah, I do think that it hints quite well at that theme. I like how the bottom half is crazy and then the top half is quite a civilized, classic black suit jacket, black tie with a white shirt. I think it works really, really well. I love the embellishments on his jeans, and I really like how the tips of the shoes match the silver in the jeans. And then he obviously has to be wearing sunglasses. Like, when is ASAP Rocky not wearing sunglasses? I just think it's iconic and amazing. And then Rihanna, I actually really liked this dress. It's kind of playing into the Chanel bride theme, but I think it's more an ode to the Chanel flower. Not sure about the sunglasses with the eyelashes. I do quite like the contrast, but I'm not really sure whether that was necessary. Moving on to Pete Davidson, I didn't love it. I don't really like bucket hats very much. I don't think it was very Chanel. Kind of looks like he's got his pajamas on underneath. I do like how his rings are on the outside of his gloves. I think that's quite a nice detail. But other than that, nothing special, nothing memorable. Don't think this went very well with the theme. Then we have Ice Spice. I'm pretty sure this was her first Met Gala. I think she looks beautiful. I think her hair looks amazing. I love her makeup. I'm not so sure on the dress. I don't really like the cutout detailing, and I just don't think it fits her body well. And I think her nails look like Primark press-ons. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just don't think it's Met Gala appropriate. Not sure about the camera either. I just don't think it really works. I do think the contrast of her hair against the dress is really, really pretty, and I think she did a good job seeing as it was her first ever Met Gala. Then we have Donatella Versace. I think the bottom half is very Chanel, and I think it's very on theme. Top half, I don't think the boning of the corset works well. I think it looks rushed. I don't really like it very much, and I think that she should have gone for a more kind of neutral makeup look because it just is a bit much with the dress. Next we have Doja Cat. I think she looks beautiful. I think it's quite 20s inspired. I love the flower detailing on the bottom. Again, I think she's referencing those Chanel flowers that are very, very iconic to the brand, and I also think that the detailing with the pearls is also very on brand for Chanel. I love her hair. I think her hair makes the whole outfit 10 out of 10. Next we have Madeline Klein. I think I'm just kind of used to seeing her in Brandy Melville and Urban Outfitters on Outer Banks, but I do think she looks really pretty. I don't think the dress is very Chanel, but I think as a classic red carpet look, it works very well. I think her makeup is beautiful. Her earrings are nicely matched to her dress. I don't know, it's nothing special. Next we have Elle Fanning. She kind of looks like she's in a cult. It's kind of giving a bit of a Midsommar vibe, but I do think it's very pretty. Not really sure what it's referencing, but I really like the bows in her hair, and I do like the kind of daisy chain headband. I don't know, I think it works quite nicely. I think it all ties together quite nicely, actually. Next we have Manu Rios from Elite. I love this man from Elite. I think he's a legend, and I just think that his Met Gala outfit is a little bit boring. I really actually like the detailing of the top, and I really like this silver flower detailing. I just don't think that it's very on theme, but I do think he looks gorgeous, and I actually really like his little fingerless gloves, and I love how the rings are just above where the fingerless gloves end. I think it's really, really nice. I don't think it's memorable memorable. I think he could up his game in the coming years. Next we have Olivia Rodrigo. I think she looks gorgeous. I think it's kind of a similar vibe to Doja Cat. I feel like I'm absolutely butchering her name. I'm really sorry if I am. It's very 20s inspired. I love the fringing detail and I like how it's kind of asymmetrical. Also, it looks like a bit of it's almost plaited and I just really like that. And again, there's a tribute to Carl with the iconic Chanel flowers. I think black and white is very, very Chanel, so I think it's very on theme. Again, I love her hair. Very 1920s flapper girl vibe. I think her makeup is gorgeous. I think she's really gorgeous. I think this outfit makes her look so mature and I'm just loving it. Next we have the Kardashians. Only Kendall, Kim and Kylie went. I think we'll start with Kylie. I hate it. I don't understand how that's referencing Chanel at all. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I just don't think it's on theme. I don't like the combination of baby blue and red. It just looks like any other red carpet outfit. Kim, I think, is insane. I actually really like it. Pearls are very Chanel and I think it's very, very well done. I love the sleeves and I love the veil. Is it called a veil? Kind of like a trail? Okay, I don't know. The piece of material that's going behind her I think is really cool and I think it contrasts really nicely with the kind of slightly risque pearl dress. I also think her hair looks really, really nice. I think she looks absolutely gorgeous. Kendall Jenner is an interesting character, but I actually do think she really slayed the Met Gala theme. She's kind of dressed as Carl and it's almost like it's a tribute to her mother as well, because I swear Kris Jenner dresses like this as well. I really like the boots. I think my favorite thing is the boots and I love the long sleeves, and I think on the inside of the sleeves there's kind of a quilting thing going on, which I think is really cool. I actually think she looks really good. Next we have Serena Williams. Oh, I love her. Again, kind of a 20s inspired vibe with the pearls. I really like the shape of the dress. I don't like how the bottom material is white. I just think it looks tacky. I don't know why. I just don't like it very much. But then again, I think if it wasn't there, it wouldn't be very Met Gala. So I do actually think it works quite well. I love the pearls in her hair and I really like the graphic liner that she's got above her eyes. I think she looks absolutely insane. Next we have J-Lo, and I actually think she executed it quite well. It's very much to her personality and the way that she dresses, and it's quite on theme with Chanel. I mean, it's kind of the bare minimum, black and white. Actually, is it white? It's kind of like a very pale pinkish material. I love her kind of feathered choker. I think that looks really, really cool. And I love the headpiece with the netting. I think it's almost like she's at his funeral and paying an ode to his death. We then saw the return of Devin Aoki, I think is how you say her name. She is an iconic Y2K gal and I think that she did really step up for the Met Gala. I love how the white bit is draped and it's got a bit of a bodice feel. I'm not sure about the wings. I think the wings are a little bit Forever 21, but other than that, I think it's great. I really like her hair. Moving on to Cardi B, I think this is incredible. I absolutely love the quilting. It almost looks like those classic Chanel flap bags. Again, she's got the Chanel roses, and I really like the top half because again, it's very much a reference to how Carl himself dressed. Not sure about her hair. I wish her hair was like a platinum blonde, but I do think it works really, really well. And I do actually really, really like the gloves. I think she slayed. It's a 10 out of 10 from me. Next, we have Lily Collins. I didn't love this one. She's got Carl and Diamantes written on the back of her dress, and obviously she's tributing Carl, but I just think it looks tacky. It looks like when New Look would make mesh tops and slap numbers on them, even though I actually do think they're quite cool. Anyway, that's a whole other thing. I'm just not sure. I don't love it. I do think that her makeup looks very Chanel and she looks like she could be a Chanel model. Next we had Paris Hilton. I'm pretty sure that this was Paris Hilton's debut Met Gala. I think she looks amazing. I absolutely love it. I especially love the rose choker. Very, very on trend. I feel like rose chokers have been everywhere. I really, really like her makeup. I think she looks stunning. I love it. It's a 10 out of 10. Next we had Cara Delevingne. I feel like there was so much potential for Cara Delevingne because obviously she was one of Karl Lagerfeld's muses. I think she looks good. I just don't think it's very Chanel. I do like her hair and makeup though. I think that's really, really nice. Next we had Gigi Hadid, a whole ensemble of lace, mesh material. I feel like there was a lot of mesh and lace at this Met Gala. I don't actually know, but I feel like this must have been quite a classic Chanel look because obviously there's so many people wearing it. But I think she looks stunning. I literally love Gigi Hadid. She's also got a pearl bracelet, which is also very, very Chanel. So I think she's very on theme. I think she looks amazing. Absolutely love it. Next we have Bad Bunny. He is again focusing on those Chanel roses. And I love how it's kind of a trail going behind him. I actually saw a picture of the back and he had like an open back and I just think that looks so cool. I think he was definitely the best dressed male at the Met Gala. Brooklyn Beckham and his wife Nicole. I actually really like Nicole's outfit. She's kind of giving gothic Chanel, corpse bride. It also looks a little bit Cruel Intentions with the cross necklace and the choker. I think it's really good. I really like this. Brooklyn Beckham, boring, but like, what did we expect, to be honest? Jenna Ortega, I really love her. She's an amazing actress, such an icon, but I just hate everything about this. It's very Wednesday Addams. I hate the shoes. I hate that platform pattern look. I think it looks awful. It is very Chanel. She's got a lot of tweed in there, and I do like the bodice, but I just don't like the silhouette of the dress. I also actually think her hair looks really pretty. I think she's so pretty, so she can pull it off, but I just don't think it works. Oh my god, Anne Hathaway. This woman does not age. What the hell? Like, I don't understand. She's got the Chanel tweed dress, the pearls, lots of safety pin detailing. She looks incredible. I also love her necklace. I think it goes so nicely with the dress. Lil Nas X. Sorry, but it's an immediate no. What's going on? I think creativity wise it's cool, but how is this Chanel? He looks terrifying. And how is he gonna eat food, or if he sits down, is a bit of silver gonna stay on the chair? That's what I want to know. I'm not sure. It's not for me. It's a 0 out of 10. Next we have Billie Eilish. Again, she was wearing a very lacy black dress. I think she looks absolutely amazing. I think this could be her best Met Gala look in my opinion. I don't know if that would be controversial, but I just think she looks incredible. I love the detailing of the hair clips. I think they're so pretty, and I love the kind of layering of the corset underneath with the lace over the top, and I think her makeup looks amazing. Her blue eyes are really popping. I just think she looks amazing. Next we had Jennie from Blackpink. Again, I think it was her first Met Gala, and I think she did really well. She obviously looks very Chanel. It's very classic. I don't know, it's just very well done. She's definitely played it safe, but I think she's executed it perfectly. And I love the little Chanel rose in her hair. I think that looks so nice. Lizzo, again, I feel like it's giving 1920s Chanel with all the pearls. Her hairstyle, amazing. Love her. Love all of the stacked bracelets on her hand as well. Kristen Stewart, I feel like people had quite mixed opinions about her. I think she looks like she's just rolled out of bed. I don't like the tailoring of the trousers. I do like the cropped jacket. It looks like there's almost 3 parts of the tie, so that's kind of weird. I do like the Chanel belt, but I don't think that the other Chanel symbol on the tie was necessary. I just think one is enough. Doja Cat, I mean, she had to go as Karl Lagerfeld's cat. I can't remember what it's called. It's called like Shoes, something like that. I have no idea how it's said, but she is Doja Cat, so she couldn't really not dress up as a cat, and I think she looks amazing. I think it's so well executed, and I especially love the little diamond on her forehead. I think it looks gorgeous. I did see her interview with Emma Chamberlain, and she literally just replied in meows, which I just think is an ick and annoying, but anyway, apart from that, I think it's amazing. I love the fluffy detailing at the bottom, and because again, this was her first Met Gala, I think she did really well. Next, Margot Robbie. I don't think the dress is anything special. The boning of the corset looks like the straps from a Chanel bag, so I do think that's very nicely done. I think the nicest thing is her hair and makeup. I think she looks gorgeous, but I just don't think it's particularly interesting. I think if we'd had a lot more accessories, that would have really made it a lot more interesting. Next we have Sydney Sweeney. I just don't like pale pink. I just don't think it looks good on anyone. I do like all of the embellished details on it. I do like the little bow at the bottom, but I just don't like the colour pink. But I do feel like this pink is quite an iconic Chanel colour, so I do think it works quite well. And I think her makeup actually goes really nicely with the dress. Next we've got Robert Patterson and Suki Waterhouse. Suki Waterhouse looks amazing. Not very Chanel, but I do think it's very pretty. Robert Patterson, boring as fuck. Can he push the boat out? You know, people are expecting big things and he's just not really giving. Next we had Amanda Seyfried. Sorry, I never know how to say her name. An iconic woman, let me just say. She's kind of giving 1920s flapper girl. It's quite risque for the Met Gala, but I think she looks amazing. I don't really like the dress very much, but again, she pulls it off and she looks fabulous. I love the hair. I think the hair looks amazing. And I love the red lip. I think it just works so well. Okay, Lila and Kate Moss. Kate looks like she's just kind of wearing a nightie. This looks very Fendi, which is obviously who they're wearing. I don't like either of their shoes. I'm sorry, but I just really dislike Lila's outfit. I feel like Lila is a really lovely person, but I'm just not really here for the peach. Peach is another colour that I'm not the biggest fan of. Again, Naomi Campbell, I'm not sure whether I liked this. I don't know, I just kind of expected a lot more from her. She kind of looks like she could be attending like a gala in Wonder Woman. Do you know what I mean? It looks quite regal. It almost looks like a toga. I think it's draped really well, and I like her arm bangle, but I just don't think it's on theme. I do think the colour looks amazing on her though, so I'll actually approve of this. I think it's great. Dua Lipa, oh my god. I have been a Dua Lipa stan for years, and this is an archive Chanel dress. I just think it works perfectly for her. I think she looks beautiful. I think she was one of my best dress at the Met Gala. In the original runway look, there was a hat, which would have been cool if she'd worn that, but you know what? I love it. And I also love the fat diamond. It looks amazing. Rita Ora, again, with the lacy dress. I think she looks really, really good. I love the choker, and actually, if you look closely, you can see all of the details coming off of her nails. I think that's quite an interesting touch, and I think it works really, really, really nicely. Emma Chamberlain. I love Emma Chamberlain. I'm an Emma Chamberlain stan, and I do love everything that she wears, but I just wasn't sure about this. I understand how the crop jacket looks very Chanel. The frayed edges of the shirt underneath. Like, this is not a Miu Miu runway show. This is an ode to Chanel. I do like the diamante detailing, but again, I don't think it's very on theme. I really like the headband, and I think her long hair looks gorgeous. Her makeup looks amazing. I do think blue is her colour. I just don't think it really fits well with the theme. And that is actually everyone that I'm going to be talking about. I probably missed out some iconic people, but I don't actually have much time. I've got to rush to uni now. Let me know what your favourite looks were and what you think of the theme, whether you think it was appropriate, whether you think we're a bit past it, and if you think that we shouldn't have done it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next year. Bye!